Hey guys, Chomsky's here. Chomsky's here. That's right, Chomsky's here. Uh, just wanted to touch base about two of the dudes I just pulled, um, because yeah, man, um, it's that summon rush or champ chase. Apologies, not summon rush. And I wanted to get a turkey, potentially move on to a book with the idea of eternal, but that ain't happening. But I did want to basically pull two dudes. And I also want to put out there a quickie on this one. If you do the fusion, make sure you get that epic or you have another one on the side. I done messed up and I pulled for the legendary. And you know what? I screwed myself because I could have got more points by pulling out for that epic. Womp womp. But anyways, I pulled, um, and then I'm just want to build them out and just want to touch base about it. So first, let's do Kwan Branchbreaker because I just wanted to do it. More points means less shards being pulled. So I built him out, and dude's not in a great build right now. He's ranked 5, level 1. All right, so this is eventually going to go up, but not exactly a great build here, but it has a skeleton. Okay, I want to get more crit rate and more crit damage, but we'll get there. Um, got him in a Gildan Dragonstone because I want him to get as much defense as he can. All right, so we get defense, we get resistance, and he's getting 1% more each time they get damage. All right, and I also have him with some damage mitigation here that he's receiving 5% less damage. And then this was the newest gemstone I just got that every time the wearer kills an enemy, increases their damage dealt by 10%, stacks up to 30%. All right, I done deal, you know. And the reason why I put it on here is because it's circular, but also because I want him to attack as much as I can, especially in the A1 because there's a block revive there. But I'm ahead of myself just a little bit. Dude, dude reads kind of cool, and I'm pumped to get him. His A1, he's attacking one enemy, removes a buff from a target. Okay, if he's under a shield, that can't be resisted. Blocks revive if he kills somebody. Increases the value of any shield buffs on this champ by 30% of the damage dealt. So it's an A1. Don't expect a massive shield bump up, but it's really rad that this is out there. It's a shield increaser. I'm for it. Um, and that's fine. 10,000, that's a weak hit, and he's void, so he basically staves off a weak hit. Part 2, attacks all enemies. It's an AoE, 3-turn cooldown. Ignores a percentage of each target's defense equal to the 50% of the difference between this dude's max HP and the shields on him. Okay. Also destroys each target's max HP by the damage inflicted, and he's ignoring shields. All right, cool. Ignoring shields makes me think that this guy is kind of a ball buster. Um, and we'll see what happens. Uh, and technically, bark breaker, not ball buster. The A3 on a 3-turn cooldown places a shield based on his defense and a 25% strengthen on all allies. Cool. So I immediately start thinking about Chimera on this one because I have a hard time with placing shields. It's annoying. It's fine. Uh, also places a counterattack on him for 2 turns. Okay, cool. Goes back to the A1, attacking, removing a buff, increasing a shield, potentially block revive. Okay, cool. I'm for it. And then he's removing a random debuff at the start of his turn. Okay, cool. A self cleanse. At the start of his every 4 turns that he gets, he's removing all debuffs and places an increased defense. Okay. When they say them over here, it makes me think that's an AoE, but it's not. It's just him. And then he's increasing his defense for each debuff removed by the skill. So he has that in addition to increasing his shield. And then with this Gilded Dragonstone, because of this, um, increasing damage to himself, uh, that, you know, little bump up there. So that's really rad. And then increasing defense with this relic, pretty sweet. So I think he could do some wickedness here. I don't have him built out yet. I don't need accuracy on him because I want him to have a shield. He's self-shielding, so that's rad. So eventually I'm going to go down this route. I I don't. I mean, it's a counterattack. I dig it. With all the people out there, like Lamasu with the fears and all that fun stuff. I want him to counterattack. Really, that's what it is. So I want to get in as many attacks as I can. Um, so I think I'm going to go down that way, and then I think ignoring defense. He's not a multi-hitter, and that's fine. And I'm not crit capped yet on this first version of him. So let's go over the stuff here. Um, I got him in decent speed. Like this is protection gear, so I'm kind of limited in that. Got him in decent speed, 274. I really want to bump him up to 330, 340. Um, just this way, you know, gets him going beforehand. Because I want him to put that A3 out there of counterattack and have him cook. Uh, Dude needs a lot more damage. Like this crit rate, crit damage, it's bogus. The resistance, Chomsky's got a hard time building out resistance. In addition to my boyishly good looks or something of that sort, this is my biggest downfall. I hate building for resistance. So he's all over the place with stats, man. You want defense because you want that damage multiplier. You want HP because the dude is going to get a lot of hits and then a counter hit. So okay, he needs to be able to absorb that. You want speed because you want him to put out that counterattack. You want crit rate and crit damage because you want your shit to hit, and you don't want to be a weakling here. So I got some work to be done over here. Whenever I get dust, I'm definitely gonna dust a majority of this up. You know, like I got him in HP gloves. Like it kind of works, but if I'm really going for a damage man, I really just need to bump up the defense as much as I can. So it kind of sucks, man. Um, with Whenever I get that, this is a bad banner because it's attack like double here, and I got resistance, which is okay. And he's placing a speed like on himself. That's the best I got. You know, like I could do accuracy, but I don't need accuracy, so that's fine. And I have no other speed runs out here, so like honestly, whatever I get in protection, I'm hanging on to. And like here I have crit damage, and we're just gonna bump this up, but having defense is fine. I really just want crit damage. This was a decent one. I have HP and defense, and naturally it goes to attack. Um, so it's fine. The 9-piece protection, I'm bumping all this stuff up. I want to place that protected buff, and he's not. I mean, he's putting shields, so that's neat. And then he's also putting a counterattack on himself. Oh, and strengthen on all allies. So there's going to be some additional help there and that increased defense. So I mean, there's some more damage for his buddies. So that's fine. I'm not opposed to that. But yeah, I don't need accuracy. I need to bump up resistance, more damage, some more speed. More everything. Just get everything more. So that's a fun one. But yeah, that's Branch Breaker, and then I think you guys could see who's coming up next. So let me finish off this, so this way we don't bleed into it, and this way I'm underneath 10 minutes. So lovely. All right, thank you everyone. Take care. Bye bye.